I turn the lights on. There it is. Still bored, but I have lights. A strobe light too, I guess. Just got to LA, just got in my hotel. Here's the thing, I didn't tell you guys, but what I was doing, I came out early, the show's not until Friday, but Allie said I should basically go early because the Universal Studios Hollywood has the Super Mario Nintendo World, or Land, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know the next time I'll be actually out here in enough time to do that. I was gonna go today, but everything kind of got delayed and stuff, so I pushed it back till tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm gonna go do that. But today, I'm just kind of laying low. I've been up since like 5 in the morning. Allie's been sending me clips and videos and photos of the tree finally going down. I might have to get some champagne, bring it up here, and just like have FaceTime with our neighbors and Allie and just pop some bottles. I want to go venture off and get some food because I'm starving.
Good morning. Charles left this morning to go to LA. He has a show coming up on the 14th, I think. But he's doing something extra special while he's there, which I'm very jealous about, if you can't tell. Hang on, I'm gonna get comfortable. He left early this morning for LA, and he is, like I said, doing something very extra special and very fun, and I'm really happy for him. He deserves a little me time, so I'm glad that he's going to do something for himself that he really wants to do. And then they are still working on the tree. You guys can't see right now, but they're still working on the tree and getting the rest of the top down. We should see our front yard. There are so many limbs in our front yard, but we have somebody that's gonna come and cut them up and get rid of them for us. And I like I told you guys yesterday, like I'm kind of a sucker for the trees, and I try and think of as many ways as possible to keep them around, but unfortunately this one is just, we can't do it. And I think it's gonna be a big relief too. I feel like I can be a little high strung when it comes to the backyard, which sounds really stupid, but hear me out. I feel a little high strung with the dogs and Remy being out in the backyard by themselves because of the fact that that tree was so unpredictable. I mean, like when that giant limb fell, it scared me so bad. It was so loud and it was so big. And at one point we had her house over there. I mean, it wasn't directly under where the limb fell, but she played over there and she runs around over there, and Penny lays over there, sweet Penny. So getting rid of it is like such a relief. It's been so long that we've been trying to figure out what to do with it, and I feel like now we're kind of in a better spot and we can, feel a lot more comfort having everyone out back. Plus it's nice that the power potentially won't go out or be it won't be based off of us, because the amount of times that the power has gone out because that tree or a tree limb has fallen onto the thing that's out back is countless.
Obviously all the guys aren't here until tomorrow, because I told you I was coming out here a day early. I genuinely thought I wasn't gonna have any time to go do the Universal thing. I'm just kind of walking around aimlessly around LA. Not exactly my favorite thing to do, but I did find this really cool burger place. They already immediately lose points because Hunt's. You immediately lose cool points when you don't use Heinz. There's a difference. There's definitely this. Dad came home once with Hunt's ketchup, and we were like, no, go back to the store. They just kind of that one flaw. Not really sure exactly what I'm going to do today because I have pretty much all day about walking around. But I think there's like a game or something going on too, so maybe I'll try to go do that. No idea. This looks good though. Okay. Redeemed. Here's the secret. You know it's a good place and a good burger when you beat the burger and you don't even need the ketchup. So that's their game. Smart. One thing I have learned from this kidney stone situation is to drink a lot more water. So I just walked around trying to find a place. Luckily there's a Kroger here, just so I can grab a bunch of water, because lesson learned on that one, guys. Lesson learned. Hopefully I took one for the team and you guys all learned a lesson too. Don't need that again. Best part though is on tour, I drink so much water. That's the best thing about tours. I always say I'm always in the best shape of my life on tour. That's a perk amongst some of the negatives.
Oh, somebody farted. Ugh, stink. Allie, did you toot? Did you toot? Did you toot? I think that's an Oki fart. So they are killing it. They are so close to being done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's crazy. I am so thankful for these guys. I am not even kidding you. They have been busting their butts. And it's the craziest thing in the world. I don't know if you guys have ever watched people take down a tree, but like the way that they do it is so precise, and you have to, you know, so they're like cutting it, and then they're using I don't know what kind of machine it is, but a machine that's tall enough to get them up there. Who was that? Who was it? Why are you trying? She always hits end on my phone. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the tree is slowly coming down. It is coming down, people. This is happening. Oh my gosh. Is this not the craziest thing ever? It's crazy, right? It's pretty darn crazy. I didn't realize how big that tree was until I see, like, I'm gonna show you everything out front. It's insane. All right, come on, let's go this way, guys. Get the children. Run, run, run.
I posted this little travel hack on our Facebook page and TikTok and all the fun stuff over there, but I feel like, don't fall. I feel like it actually warrants being put here on the videos too. I know you guys know that I travel a tremendous amount. One of the things that I really I hate so much is like, you can't get past a certain thing on the AC unit on hotels because then it just gets muggy and humid because it's at that point. And if you go lower, it goes away. But you can't go lower because of the thermostat being locked. Let me show you. Additionally, when you come in, you're like, you know, they usually put it at like what, I don't know what they usually put it at, or maybe that or here. Anyway, so we're like, okay, now it's hot in here, so I need to go down. Oh, can't go past 65, right? Or let's say it's really super cold in here. Now I need to go higher, doesn't go past 9 or 80. But I'm gonna show you a trick. If you hold display, tap on off once, and then the up once, let go, and then watch this. Down to 60 and 85. And then if you want to lock it back, which you should when you leave, just be nice, do the same thing but hit the down button, and then it's locked. So there you guys go. Game changing if you travel a lot. See, the AC is going on now. It's not going to be muggy anymore. I figured it warranted coming into this vlog as well as posting over there. But yeah, life hacks.
So it's a little dark, but I'm thinking you guys might be able to see it because just had like the craziest eyes. It's a little bit dark, but I think you guys might be able to see the tree. They got it pretty much all down. Like, this is crazy. It was so tall. Like, honestly, so much taller than that tree back there. You can't really tell. I feel like the perspective is off, but the fact that they got this all down and they made it super safe for us, I am so thankful. And then unfortunately the tree is dead inside. I'll show you in the morning. I'm gonna have to just go outside and show it to you because I wasn't able to do it today, but the inside is actually rotted. I am very, very happy we got this worked out, and I'm so thankful to the gentleman that did this because they did a heck of a job, and they cleaned up our entire yard. Like, you wouldn't have even known. I'm just so impressed. And the worst part about it that makes me feel so bad is I went and I got money to tip them, because that's the one thing that I've learned from my brother is like when they are doing these hard labor jobs, it's a lot of times they don't get tipped and they don't get that type of appreciation. So he always tells me it's really important to tip, whether they're painting or cutting down trees or building your house or whatever it may be. It's always good to tip them. And I went to go give him money and he's like, we can't take it. And I was like, why? And he's like, nope, I can't. He's like, just leave a great review. And I was like, no, please let me pay. He's like, I honestly cannot take it. I appreciate it, but I cannot take it. And I told her, I'm like, we better leave the best review ever for these people because they were just that incredible.
Bored, I am bored. How do I turn the lights on? There it is. Still bored, but I have lights. A strobe light too, I guess. Worst part about right now is that I'm not exactly in the best area of LA, so it's really cold, by the way, after that little hack. So I've been trying to figure out what I can do. There's a movie theater down there, but I don't know if I want to go do that. I'm gonna play Roblox with Remy, but I forgot about the whole time difference. So I was like ready to go play, and then Allie's like, yeah, look at it, it's still doing it. But Allie was like, Char, it's 6 o'clock. Remy's gotta eat. I'm like, okay. It's been a weird day. weird travel day. At least the tree's down. Looks crazy too. Allie just showed it to me. It's just like a giant totem pole. I told her we should try to knock it down, like to like go to the top, chainsaw every like foot or every 2 feet, chainsaw it, so it's not super heavy. Or we just go all out and just brawny man that whole thing. I'll get the flannel and everything. So I had to go venture out again because I had to do it. They had New York pizza here. I'm gonna test it. I'm a little skeptical.
I had to throw this into the video because I wanted to show you what the top of the tree looks like in our front yard, because it's way bigger than I ever imagined. So here you go. Look at all of this. This is, okay, so just to give you reference, this is the vine. Look how big this is. That was around the tree, and this is a thin part of the vine around the tree. Is that not wild? Like, look at my hand in comparison to that. Unfortunately, our tree was dead. If you look right here, so this is, all of it has rot and dried out in the middle. It was still kind of alive on the outside, but the inside was definitely dead and it was turning black. But this is all of the tree. Look how much that is. That's crazy. But yeah, look at our poor tree. I'm so bummed out about it. Makes me so sad. I hate having to cut it down. But that stuff was pretty thick and it was starting to grow into the tree. But the other tree company is coming and they're gonna remove all of this. And we said, you know, we would like to kind of keep the tree up if we can, so we could utilize it and do like lights from it. But they said they're not sure because of the quality of the tree, if it would be smart, if it would just be a bigger issue.
Now it is nice and cold. I love it. This little travel tip, trick, life hack, whatever you want to call it. I'm getting ready to go to bed now because tomorrow morning, super duper early, unfortunately no one else can come because everyone's coming in later. I'm gonna be hitting up Super Nintendo World at Hollywood Studios and Universal Studios. I have to find something for Remy. I also have to FaceTime her when I'm there so she can see it. And I told her that if it doesn't come to Orlando anytime soon, we'll take a flight out here and she can go to it. It was very interesting today because theoretically, I didn't have to be out here right now, but the plan was that I was gonna go today, but then things switched because the hotel wasn't gonna let me get in until like 3 or 4 or something like that, which would have ruined the entire day. But somehow, Shaggy, our tour manager, wiggled his way in, and I actually got in early, way too early. So I had a lot of just sitting around and boredom. But sometimes it's good to be bored. But I definitely miss those girls. It's crazy the tree's gone almost. Should be completely gone tomorrow. But anyway, tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Show's coming up too. But we're going to Super Nintendo World tomorrow. Bye.